Well, good morning friends. I'm in the Adelaide Hills today and I'm just following a bit of road at the moment, but I've just joined what's called the Heysen Trail. It's Australia's longest walking track, and so yeah, just going to follow it just sort of over the hills to one of the suburbs of Adelaide, so sort of just going over a little range here. And I'm only on the trail for one day, probably exploring maybe 12 to 15 kilometres of it, but there's 1200 kilometres all up, so I'm probably only doing about 1% of it today, and yeah, so it's kind of awesome being on Australia's longest walking track. It's not actually the longest trail, but it's just the longest walking track. And I'm just about to come into Mount Lofty Botanical Gardens, and then from there it should be just all walking tracks. So yeah, going to be quite interesting again today. And today's overcast with just a little bit of drizzle, so it'll be a nice cool one. Okay, looks like I've made it to the 200 kilometre mark. So looks like Cape Jarvis is 200 kilometres back that direction, and the Flinders Ranges a good 1,000 kilometres in that direction. So yeah, quite a long trail this one. Well friends, I've now made up to the very crowded Mount Lofty summit. From here you can see the city just down there, doesn't look far away at all, but there's a fair distance away. So yeah, and you can see the sea beyond that, so yeah, that's sort of where the trail heads. I'm going to follow the trail sort of further around the mountains towards Athelston, and then the trail I've been following from Athelston to the coast just goes down into the city and then out to the sea. So yeah, I can kind of see everywhere I've been in recent days and sort of where I'm heading. So anyway, as you can see, it's pretty crowded here, so I'm going to continue and start heading down the hill. Well friends, I've now come down off Mount Lofty, and I've continued several more kilometres exploring, and nearly completed a little circuit yeah, there's just a few k's from where I started, so I can cut across. But anyway, so I thought I'll call it a day here. There's a little commemoration sort of boulder and thing of the Heysen Trail, which was opened in 1993. It's a 1,200 kilometre long trail. I've only done about 1% of it today, and yeah, it's quite a fascinating one. Interestingly, I was just thinking, there's actually a similar length to the Northern Circuit that I've been putting together for the South East Queensland Trail. So maybe I need to sort of promote it a bit and sort of see if I can get something similar set up for around South East Queensland. So, but anyway, I'm here at the moment, and yeah, it's been a really good walk, sort of going over the hills, over the top of Mount Lofty, and yeah, sort of exploring a lot of bushland and a few vineyard farming areas and botanical gardens. It's quite a good bit of variety for a short section of such a long walking track. So yeah, thanks friends for joining me today, and I'm going to leave you here. I'm going to start making my way back towards the city. So yeah, thanks for joining me, and I'm going to catch you somewhere else tomorrow. So until then, ciao for now.